What's going on, fellow nerds? It is Paul English, and you might be saying, wait a minute, this is a Saturday. What could have possibly happened to get you all together? Well, our childhood called us here today. Today at New York, even before New York Comic Con started, Lionsgate dropped an official teaser trailer for the brand new Power Rangers movie coming out in March of next year. And so we are here to talk about it. And joining me to discuss it is a great panel that I'm going to introduce to you, beginning with our co-founder, our co-host. It is Chris Miller. What's up?
What's going on, guys? It's Warfare time. Oh, my.
Yes, indeed. Mike Gulick from Geek Salad is also joining us.
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus. Oh, wait, I got one wearing a blue shirt. Sorry. That was
Triceratops.
Triceratops, thank you. I was trying to go through all of them in my head.
And back again after a long absence, our mystery man of the North, Max Vincent. What's up?
Movie looks horrible. End of story.
What movie? Oh,
Are we allowed to
Power
do
Rangers looks terrible.
Do you want me to delete you? Answer.
Don't translation. Answer me now.
I understand. I think Max knows what I'm trying to say, but when I say answer, but I mean that's something. That's something that shouldn't be elaborated on. But let's talk about this trailer.
Yes, indeed. Let's talk about it, and let's just jump right in. So, guys, I want to get first. Just give me your overall thoughts about the first trailer, about this teaser trailer. And, that's the thing to you, Mike. It's only a teaser trailer. Mm-hmm. So, Mike, I'm going to start with you on this one. What did you think? Just overall initial thoughts.
I really enjoyed it, actually. I mean, when I heard that they were making a Power Rangers movie, my reaction was probably pretty similar to a lot of people's. Like, they tried that twice before. It didn't work. Why are they trying again? And, I mean, I assume that this is just initial thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, my just initial thoughts were it was pretty much what I was hoping for, but I wasn't expecting. So that's always a good thing.
Okay, very good. Max, anything else you want to add besides it looks horrible?
The acting is so bad. Only by like 2 minutes of footage. I mean, oh my god, it looks so bad. The effects look horrible. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for a movie called Max Steel. Well,
yeah,
it looks exactly like that. It doesn't look like it's done with any care. It feels like I'm sure that at the end of the movie, there's going to be a beam that's going to shoot out of the sky, and they're going to have to save it like in Fan 4 Stick. I mean, this looks like the next Fan 4 Stick. I mean, oh my god, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. I can't say anything.
Oh, jeez. Chris, did you mute him?
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Let me stop. I gotta stop.
No, seriously, it looks so bad. It looks really bad. The acting is abysmal. From the director of Project Almanac, by the way, which is a movie produced by Michael Bay.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I don't think Michael Bay has anything to do with this movie, thank God. But anyway, Chris, let me move on to you. What was your initial reaction to this?
Well, you all guys know I'm not the.
Max got his revenge.
You know what? I'm gonna pull you by the hair. I swear to God. Oh, just shut up, Matt. Yes. How about I just say this DC hater? Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
DC's way better than Marvel. Just let you know.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
No. Fuck off, Max. Okay. Anyway, about the trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest. I mean, like, I'm not a Power Rangers fan. Yeah, I grew up with the show. I like it. I mean, to me, it was pretty cool at the time. You know, how these kids get to be basically superheroes in a sense. Well, they're not really superheroes, but they get to save the world, basically, fight back and fight evil, so forth. I thought it was a decent looking trailer. Yeah, some of the acting wasn't that well done. I mean, it looked technically kind of slick and well made. I'm really kind of uneasy about the dark tone of it. I think it doesn't really fit something like Power Rangers. I just don't want it to be cheesy like the original show was. Because I want it to be a little bit more mature, which, it kind of is. I mean, the dark tone, I'm not sure. It may be a mismatch with this movie. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. At least.
All right.
Work in his favor. I mean, it does have a Chronicle type vibe to it. It does have elements of the Breakfast. I haven't seen the Breakfast Club. I mean, I've seen like clips of it, but it's just me. I mean, again, I do have somewhat of an overall sense of what that movie's about. It kind of feels like that. It's kind of like it feels like a typical high school drama or something like that. Not sure they're being portrayed as angsty teenagers. I mean, some part of me feels it's like a cynical cash grab. A cynical part of me feels it's like a cash grab, but
well, knowing Saban, I would not be surprised if that was the case.
I mean, but it's not Hamlet. It's supposed to be like a fun, slick action piece. I mean, I'll see it as a movie fan. I'll see it. I mean, don't have really high hopes at this point, but it could be something adequate, I suppose.
To be fair, every movie is a cash grab.
Oh boy, it's pretty much what John Campea said.
But it's true.
All right. So between watching it myself and like watching like reaction videos to it, I've probably seen this trailer about 5 times already.
Mm-hmm.
My reaction was like, okay, I'm getting like a vibe of like Marvel taking the characters from the Breakfast Club and making them superheroes. Like that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. It has like a Marvel meets Breakfast Club kind of thing, like John Hughes directing a Marvel movie, I guess you could say.
Why is everyone comparing this movie to The Breakfast Club for some odd reason?
Well, I'm hearing that the writers, that's kind of the tone they were going with. They want to make it like an 80s John Hughes type of vibe to it, just with superheroes. So, I mean, that's kind of the direction the writers are going with it, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. But I think it's okay. I mean, it did exactly what a teaser trailer was supposed to do. It teased you, and it really did. I mean, there's got a very mature kind of tone. There's also kind of a mature, dark tone to it, but at the same time, there's also this kind of Power Ranger-y goofiness to it. Like some of the dialogue that's going on, like, yeah, that's Power Ranger dialogue. That's the stuff I remember watching.
Yeah, but what if it's like, what if it's not intentionally bad, like an old Power Rangers? What is actually really bad?
Then I'm gonna hate it. But I mean, I'm kind of expecting a little bit of cheesiness because that's what Power Rangers was. I mean, when I'm hearing based on the things I'm hearing about the movie, I'm kind of expecting a Marvel kind of movie. Like it's going to be serious, it's going to be action packed, but there's going to be moments that are like going to be silly, that are going to make me laugh. Like that's kind of the tone I'm getting from this trailer, and that's kind of what I'm expecting from this movie, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so guys, let's talk. Let's get into a little bit of specifics, but nothing too much. I don't want to get into too many specifics because we're going to have more trailers coming up. And I assume we're probably going to have at least another couple, 1 or 2 more hangouts to discuss them. In this trailer, Mike, what was about this trailer what were some elements of this trailer that you liked?
Well, I mean, what really stood out to me first was when I started watching it, my first opinion was this doesn't look like the Power Rangers that I grew up with, and that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. Because I mean, the Power Rangers, they're fun to watch, but they always are overflowing with the cheesy factor.
Yeah,
and even for a Power Ranger fan and Sentai fan like myself, I freely admit that that is not going to fly if you want this movie to make money, and that's what you're trying to do with every movie. So. For this to take out that cheesy factor, take out most of that cheesy factor, and I mean, like you were saying, like the Breakfast Club thing, where they have to go to detention every Saturday. That's where they kind of they first meet each other, they kind of start the bond there, and then they throw in that chronicle factor, which makes sense. Project Almanac had also had that feeling very much so, and that was really cool. It was really cool because for me, I always liked. It didn't happen very often. The few Power Rangers series where the people gain powers when they're not in their armor. I think that really works. I think that makes sense because, dude, you've just been infused with an alien energy. You're gonna get some unique properties out of this. So, I mean, I was worried that it was going to be a cheesy, throwback to the old ones with all with the goofy and all that, and that's not what I got. And so that piques my interest. Like, you know what? This would, I would be going to see it anyway because I'm a Power Rangers fan. But this trailer, it looks to me like it's going to start bringing in people that aren't necessarily Power Rangers fans. Maybe they remembered it from their childhood and it fell out because it was just too stupid. And they're like, you know what? This actually looks interesting, so I'll go see it. So this is the exact trailer that you want to use to make money and to get sequels.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Max, was there anything about this trailer you did like?
No. No.
Pretty much to the point. All right. Chris, what about you?
I mean, like I said, it was like technically, it looks like a huge leap from the TV show in terms of special effects, cinematography, everything. This is like Power Rangers for the 21st century, basically. It's not like they really. I'm going to say they pull out other stars, but it seems like they are doing a considerable effort to bring these characters to modern times. That's like modern special effects, modern cinematography, all this rotten tropes of what we do today in film. I'm kind of the chronicle type of approach to the story is kind of growing on me. It allows. I think the characters were really kind of bland and from the TV show, quite honestly, and they didn't really have any kind of dimension to them.
You're right, they are.
They didn't really have any kind of personality to them whatsoever. It could be interesting to see them being portrayed as outcasts. I think that adds too much to the scenario of these people who you normally wouldn't expect to become heroes. I think that's probably a huge factor why you're probably going to root for them, basically. That's what I liked about it. There wasn't really too much but the thing with we haven't talked about negatives, but I was about to say about Rita Repulsa being played by Elizabeth Banks. What we'll get to her. Yes. That's all I had to say.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Listen. Chris, you were right on. As much as I love Power Rangers, especially during the, I freely admit that those characters, as much as I love and idolize them, they're not real. They're not real. They're not real teenagers. They're more like every parent's ideal dream of a teenager. What we're getting here, these are like real teenagers with real problems. And what I liked is that we got like glimpses in at least some of the personalities of some of the characters. Like, see Jason, looks like he's a good guy at heart, even though he's had some problems. Like, someone pointed this out. He's actually wearing an ankle bracelet. Like, you can see that. Like, no, it's like a house arrest bracelet or something. But so yeah, he's got some problem, but he's a good guy at heart, because you see some bullies picking on Billy intention. Jason kind of shoves them away. Like, so yeah, he's a jock, but he's a jock with heart. Like, okay, that's believable. And you already see Billy, like, okay, this guy's got some technical expertise that fits in with his character. A lot of everything, like I said, just tease some of them. And yeah, obviously the more grittier tone I'm liking, but at the same time, as I mentioned earlier, they're kind of keeping a little bit of like some cheesy elements of the show, like some of the dialogue you hear, like after they grab the points, you hear the police siren, they're running, and you hear Becky G say, "Someone should have pointed that out." Oh yeah, I did. Yep, yeah, that's Power Rangers. That's Power Ranger dialogue right there. So I mean, yeah, I like the balance they have seems to work, and I do like Rita Repulsa's look. Like Elizabeth Banks looks pretty badass in there, and teasing the uniforms coming on, that was all good. So I mean, yeah, there was a lot of it I did like. I'm liking a lot of this. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to negatives. Mike, anything you didn't like about it?
Well, first off, I just need to bring up one more thing that I did like. From the original pilot of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, what did Zordon ask Alpha 5? Bring me teenagers with attitudes. What did he get? They didn't have attitudes.
Yeah.
They didn't have attitudes, not in the least. These are teenagers with attitudes, all right? So we're finally getting what we were promised like 20 plus years ago.
Yeah.
As far as what I didn't like, as opposed to Max, I actually don't have a whole lot of things I didn't like. I really enjoyed this trailer a lot. I guess like some of the jumping effects were unfinished for me, but it's a TV trailer. We're still what? We're still
6 months away.
Yeah, about 6 months away. So I'm not expecting perfection when it comes to the effect shots.
Okay.
Wanted to see more from Zach. Is he still
Yeah,
called
we
Zach?
didn't get much of him, did we?
No.
Yeah, they're going by the names.
Yeah, we got a couple of quick shots. I think that's him on top of the train doing the training there. Might not be. I don't know. I wanted to see more from him. I wanted to see a little bit more from Trini because we really didn't get much from her either. It was primarily centered around Billy, Jason, and Kimberly.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was kind of cliche. I mean, the quote unquote popular girl is making fun of Kimberly when they find out that she's in detention every Saturday. I've seen it. We've seen it hundreds, thousands of times before. But for me, that kind of that switched from being a negative to a positive when I saw her like cutting her hair. I was like, that's actually a really cool way of taking care of it. That's a nice way of taking the characters. So I really don't have a whole lot of negatives. I mean, quick shot of Rita Repulsa there, dude. Yeah, well. First off, I thought that she was going to kind of like make out with Becky G there, which I'd enjoy that shot too.
I think everyone here would.
Like, right there, I was like,
even Max would have enjoyed that.
Yeah. So yeah, not a whole lot of negatives for me. So yeah.
All right. So Max, can I just assume that like everything was negative about it?
No boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the effects, everything, just, I don't know, it's always shot at a low angle, low angle shots, which I hate, which are common in most Michael Bay movies, even though it's not produced by Michael Bay. Anyways, I just rewatched the trailer right now, and yeah, there's not one thing I like about this trailer.
Keep in mind, Max, this is only a teaser trailer.
I know it's only a teaser, but teasers sometimes, they can make the difference between a good and bad movie. Although, the Fantastic Four teaser was good.
Wait till you see the theatrical. It's the first theatrical. Because I'm hearing we'll get glimpses of Zordon, Alpha 5. We may even get a glimpse of Goldar, who was confirmed earlier today that he's going to be in here.
Okay, well, maybe we'll see. Like I said, we'll see.
Chris, what about you? Anything about this trailer you didn't like?
This is it. Now I'm thinking about before the dark tone. Like I said, it's a tonal mismatch. Like I said before, you don't want them. You want to update the Power Rangers. You want them to be. You don't want them to be cheesy, over the top. I can't remember. You don't want that kind of approach to the film. I mean, I think, and that's what. Yeah, we want that. We don't really want that kind of stupidity, I guess. I mean, you had to. For me, I think it needs to inject a little bit more. I think the lightness of the show needs to be brought back. but to tone it down a bit. A few times. I mean, it needs to be toned down a bit. I mean, don't make it too cheesy. Don't make it too campy. The dark tone doesn't really fit. I mean, just like it doesn't. Somehow, it doesn't fit to the Power Rangers I know from my childhood.
Well, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Like I said, yeah, it's supposed to be like an update, but like I said, it's just. It doesn't.
Chris, have you seen the costumes? Those are not the Power Rangers that we grew up with.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand, but this is like, yeah, you want to draw. I mean, all kinds of audiences, especially the kid demographic who loves this franchise. How would they? I mean, how would they respond to it? I'm really unsure. I mean, I just something doesn't fit right. I'll see it, but it's like,
Chris, kids these days aren't fazed by anything. I mean, I see kids all the time playing Call of Duty. It's like, are you kidding me?
Are you saying they're just?
If I was 8 years,
Are you saying they're desensitized to certain things?
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, kids today are way too desensitized. Like, you know, you see kids watching fucking slasher films off the chain. You know, when I was 8 years old, I wasn't even allowed to play Call of Duty didn't exist, and even if it did, there's no way in hell I'd be able to play it. When I was 8 years old, my dad would play like M-rated games on the PC. Like, he wouldn't let me touch them. I mean, you know.
Paul, you said duty.
Hey, you know, I call it Call of Duty.
Duty.
Let's go to the bathroom break.
Let's do some duty.
Duty on the battlefield. Yeah, I've seen that fucking franchise. I brag about the fact that I've never played a single Call of Duty game, and I'm proud of it.
Why?
Screw it.
Oh my goodness. As I was saying, like, you know, like I said, I'm not really feeling the dark tone. I mean, but and Repulsive by Elizabeth Banks, getting a really bad vibe for her. She could come off as really hammy, and I'm not really fond of the costume. It's not a wonderful. It's not a great design, at least by me. It's just. I mean, that's really the overall. I mean, and I don't think we really got insight into the other characters, you know, like Trini.
Yeah.
It's just like I wish we got a little bit more focus on. Wish we got glimpses into their personalities. But that's all I had to take from in terms of negatives from this trailer.
I'm sure we'll get some more about them from like the next couple trailers. All right. The one thing about this trailer I don't like the fact that they're going the route of civilian powers. I've never been a fan of civilian powers. Like, even like I didn't mind them in like Dino Thunder and SPD because they were pretty creative. But I cannot stand civilian power. Like, the whole point of them morphing is they morph to get those powers. You know, having those powers outside of the suits kind of defeats the purpose of having the suits in the first place. So I mean yeah, I'm not happy about that. But I mean,
it's called armor protection.
I don't know. We'll see. Like, maybe they can pull it off. Maybe they'll make it work somehow. But yeah, I'm not a fan of them going the civilian power route. I wish, you know, it should be all them, all their natural talent, you know, their natural ability. They shouldn't have any like civilian powers. So I'm not happy about that. But I mean, that's really it. That's the only kind of negative about this.
Question for you,
Mike?
I have a question. I just thought of this right now, actually. Based on just this teaser, which I know, you know, not a whole lot, not a great, you know, way of judging this, but do you think this movie will go PG or PG-13?
Tough one.
Oh, it's gonna be PG-13.
Maybe PG-14.
It's going to be PG-13 because if it's PG, then, you know, then they're not going to draw that like teenage or young adult demographic. They want those people, which is going to be the core audience of this movie. Like, they want those people. They need to make it PG-13.
If I may interject, maybe they should make it a PG, because if you ask me, PG movies nowadays get too slapped with labels of all is for kids. You know, basically it's for everyone. I mean, it's like they believe it's not going to be for them. In regards to how it might be rated PG-13, if you ask me, a lot of movies get slapped with too many kids movies get slapped with PG-13 ratings now. I mean,
Kids movies these days, like too many kids movies these get slapped with a PG rating that it should be rated G.
G
Seriously,
or PG?
Monsters Inc. No, that is not a PG movie. That's a G movie. There is nothing in there that like parents should be worried about their kids seeing.
Mm-hmm.
See, it seems these days that PG is the new
ridiculous.
G and PG-13 is
Exactly.
Yeah, it means
that's my problem.
yeah. And PG
That's the kind of narrow-mindedness that
practically
kind of pisses me off today. You know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just look at the stuff. Look at the stuff from the '70s that used to be PG. That some of that stuff.
Jaws.
Some of the stuff would be R now.
Yeah.
Or how about Secret of Nim? That got a G rating. That came out today. That'd be borderline PG-13.
Oh, that would easily be
I
PG-13.
think.
I mean, yeah. And today it's more intense than more animated movies than you would get nowadays.
But I mean, these days, like PG-13, like that is those rated movies tend to be the ones that get people into the theater, get the most people into the theater.
Yeah, but most kids under the age of 13 don't even. Well, will have to be accompanied by a parent, basically.
I don't know if a PG-13 would really hurt it though, because
maybe
I think a lot of the people a lot of the adults that are going to be going to see it are the adults that watched Mighty Morphin when they were growing up. So they'll be fine going into PG-13 and bringing their kids with them.
You know, there's a lot of adults that
or just going with their friends.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of adults will be going to see the Beauty and the Beast movie coming up. Also,
yeah.
Yes, myself, yes, because I watched that movie several times.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I can't really think of like what are some like your final thoughts on the trailer? Like after seeing this, are you more excited than you were before to see this movie? Are you less excited, or are you kind of like, not enough for me to judge? Mike, I'll start with you.
I'm much more excited. Like I said, I was hoping for something like this, but I didn't think we would be getting it. And now that I see we are, I'm like, yeah, sign me up. March can't come fast enough. Dude, we're getting Power Rangers and we're getting Iron Fist. I am so hyped.
There you go. Chris, what about you?
I mean, I'm not, like I said, I watched the TV show long ago when I was a kid. Seen the TV series, got some toys, seen the movie in theaters, the first one that is. And I kind of drifted away from it. I mean, I'm coming back into it. Not as a fan. I mean, because I'm not really, because I'm not a fan of the series. But as a movie fan, I'm coming back to see this movie. It does look like a quantum. It does look like is leaps and bounds beyond the TV show in terms of production value and cinematography and basically acting, and overall tonal approach, I'm not. My hopes are not as high, but like I said, it has a chance of being adequate. I'm not looking for an overall masterpiece. I mean, it's entertainment. It's basically mindless entertainment. Basically, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, but it could be something decent, overall.
All right. I don't have any delusions that. I'm not gonna have like any delusions that this is gonna be an absolute masterpiece. Like hoping for a masterpiece in cinema, like that. I was just hoping for what I was hoping out of this movie, just a fun, entertaining ride that both honors the show that I grew up with, but it takes it in like a more mature kind of direction while still honoring the show that I grew up with. And this trailer.
It's a balancing act.
I want to see more. This trailer seems to look like that's what they're doing, but I would like to. But I'm going to wait on that judgment before I see like a full theatrical trailer, because I really need to see. I really need to see a full theatrical. I want to see a glimpse of Zordon. I want to see what Bryan Cranston looks like as Zordon. I want to hear Bill Hader voice Alpha 5, and maybe get another glimpse of the Zords. Like get a clearer glimpse of the Zords. Maybe even see a glimpse of the Megazord too. I mean, I want to see a little bit more of this before I make any final judgments, but I think they're on the right track with this. This film definitely has some potential to be a fun, entertaining ride.
I gotta say, the
All right,
thing
guys, so
I'm most interested in seeing in the next trailer, oddly enough, is Goldar.
Hmm?
Because I always thought
Yes,
Goldar
indeed.
was one badass character that they never really utilized well, and I would love to see him show up and just like kick some ass.
Well, I mean, he kicks some ass in season 1, but I mean, they kind of downplayed him a little bit in season 2.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that is going to. I'd be curious to see Goldar. So, guys, that's going to wrap up our short special. Chris, Mike, thank you very much for being here.
Great to be here.
Yeah, always great to be here.
It was a pleasure having Max here. He really needs to show up more often. And Caleb couldn't be here, but oh well. So we will see you. Oh, Chris and Mike will probably see you for our next show on Tuesday. Until then, have a great night, everyone. Bye bye.